practice your magic on the eclipses. Seriously, your rituals, your work. There's a narrative within our online community spaces that tells us that we shouldn't be practicing magic on the eclipses, that it can be sort of dangerous, or that things could go wrong. Of course, there is a narrative that's telling you not to practice your magic. Look at the world that we exist in. Sometimes the magic is to sit and receive and understand and really allow things to land. Sometimes practicing magic is not so up and like in the cauldron with our hands in the pot. Sometimes it is meditation. Sometimes we are journaling. Sometimes we're just living our normal lives and going about our business. That's magic too. But I was sitting here and I was thinking about just magic in our world and group spaces and communities and rituals. And I was thinking about these upcoming eclipses and how there's been several people in my sessions and also the narratives online where it's like, should we practice magic on these days? Or like, what does that even look like? How would that happen? And this is no hate or shade to people who have been saying to not practice magic on the eclipses, but just think about where the origin of that narrative could have come from. You're magic. Of course, you're meant to practice your life and magic through these huge celestial events. Eclipse magic has literally changed my life. Does it take some time to figure out how to harness it and learn it? Like, it took me several years. Yeah, it takes some time to get a bearing and a handle in it. The eclipses rule 18.5-year cycles. Think about how big of a cycle you're calling in, creating, starting, having clarity on and in. If you are practicing magic on the eclipses, that's crazy and maybe a little bit intimidating. That's a long time. But you're not meant to just not practice your magic because there's some narrative out in the world telling you not to. So practice your magic. Go and be a witch. Go be a magician. Go be a priestess. Go be you. Whoever you are, go be you. If you are magic and you are looking at these eclipses coming up, asking yourself, do I really practice something? What am I going to do? What is this really going to look like? And you're questioning it? Give yourself permission to go and practice magic. Give yourself permission to go and practice magic. It's very Pluto and Capricorn-esque to have the thumb on the people who can make the change and to just not let up. And we're headed right back into Pluto and Capricorn. Probably if you're seeing this video, it's already happened. It happened September 2nd. But I am filming this a little bit before that, so we're starting to feel the effects of it before we go in. Rebel if you need to. Artists and magicians are what create the change. So of course, systems that exist where change does not profit them, of course they don't want you to practice magic. Do you draw power on change and transformation and death and rebirth? Now death and rebirth is like the serious side of that, or extreme. You're meant to practice magic. And like I said, sometimes that magic is like sitting and receiving. Sometimes our like perceived idea of magic is not always what it looks like in our actual practice. And a lot of us have access to so many different kinds of magic too. So just do what you need to do, you know? Give yourself the permission if you need it. And don't let the narratives that are telling you not to practice your magic get you down. Don't do it. Unless you need to rest and then give yourself permission to rest. That's also magic. Resting is also magic. If you need to sleep, if you need to nap, if you need to dream, okay? Watch some TV. Magic, okay? Yeah, rest. Do what you need to do. That's included. Magic, like I said earlier, is not always up and about having our hands in the pot. There's a difference between cold and hot. For a reason. Everybody's in a different season, so gratitude reference, I'd love to you. Go brew what you're gonna brew. These are really incredible, large, ancestrally charged eclipses that are coming up with so much spiritual inheritance that's like packed behind them and imbued and integrated into them. So go practice your magic. Go practice your magic. Go do it. That's really what I have for you. I'll talk to you soon.